What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinway Basketball Analysis coming to you with an NBA prediction up on the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Chicago Bulls. The highly anticipated series that we thought we was going to be seeing in the Eastern Conference Finals, because we thought Bulls and Cleveland was going to be the number 1 and 2 seed, but the Atlanta Hawks interrupted that, making the Bulls number 3 and the Cleveland Cavaliers number 2. And injuries has really played a part about the Bulls. They still won 50 games with Rose, Noah, Paul Gasol, Jimmy Butler all going down for a long extended period of times. And they still was able to win 50 games and get out of the first round. This is going to be the best series, like the Spurs Clippers. This series might go 7, people. Honestly, I think it's going to go 7. I think the only reason why it won't go 7 is because of the injury of Kevin Love and the suspension of J.R. Smith. I think if the Bulls can get one of the two, I think that they can win this series easily. But I'm predicting that the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, and the team gonna have some type of sense of urgency to go into Cleveland and win them games very quickly, like go up 2-0 and go back home and try to finish it. Because J.R. Smith is gone for 2 games and Kevin Love is gone for the rest of the playoffs. I think they're gonna have to be urgent and really go at it real hard to really go try their hardest to take these first 2 games. They embarrassed the Milwaukee Bucks the last game, and the Bucks competed with them for the last 3 games. They went into double overtime. The Bucks end up pulling out 2 more games. Like I said, the Bulls are gonna win in 6, and the Bucks really impressed people, but they really got embarrassed in game 6. And I thought the Bulls was going to embarrass them that series because I thought they was getting tired. I thought they was going ready to prove that they ready to go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And I was right that the Bulls going to stop playing and get the job done. And they did that against the Bucks in Game 6. So now I think they got to bring that urgency and that consistency. They got a little break before the game. Jimmy Butler going to be refreshed. Derrick Rose going to be fresh. Noah going to get some rest. Paul Gasol going to get some rest. I think they're going to go in there and win Game 1. I think Cleveland probably win Game 2 unless Tom Thibodeau execute again. This is going to be a long, tough series, man. And honestly, you really don't know who you're going to pick. But I think the biggest thing that's going to hurt the Cleveland Cavaliers is that the 2-game suspension in Kevin Love. If the Chicago Bulls can go in there and win 2 games, I think they can finish the series in 6 or 5. But honestly, if they can't go in there and win one of the 2, I think Cleveland gonna win it in 5 or 6. Like them first 2 games without J.R. Smith is gonna be huge for the Bulls. If they can go in there and get 1, if they go in there and get both, I think the Bulls can win in 5 or 6. If they lose both of them, I think Cleveland gonna win easily. So this first 2 games gonna really tell you the series of who gonna win. The Cavs, Kyrie Irving gonna really show out this series. Listen to me. Kyrie Irving been waiting for this moment to in this stage to play against a championship team, to play against a contender. Kyrie Irving gonna come out here and go crazy. He might get a 50-point game this series because Kevin Love and J.R. Smith is gone. Kyrie Irving gonna show you that he's an all-star. He's a FIBA World MVP. He's an NBA All-Star MVP. He gonna really show you guys in this series why he's a all-star and why he's one of the best players in the top 5 point guard in his league and the second best player, the top 5 player in the Eastern Conference. With that being said, Kyrie Irving gonna really show it in this series. And he's going against Derrick Rose. He gonna have something to prove in this series, and he's gonna show that he's willing to do anything it takes to win a championship. And he knows he got LeBron on his team that's ready to go to war and battle with him. So I think Kyrie gonna step up huge, clutch shots, take over games, will his team to victories. I think Kyrie gonna really prove that why he is not scared of the playoffs, why he belongs in the playoffs. And I think Kyrie gonna prove it in this series. LeBron, he destroyed my Boston Celtics. He executed. He took over the game. Him and Kyrie carried the Cleveland Cavaliers to a 4-0 sweep. They really show why they superstar players, why they franchise players. In that Celtics series, they just destroyed us. But the thing about the Chicago Bulls is that they got star power too. Paul Gasol gonna do his thing without no Kevin Love. Tristan Thompson gonna have to battle Paul Gasol, and I think Paul Gasol gonna take that matchup personal and destroy him. Jimmy Butler, This is his first time playing against LeBron as an all-star, and he really showed his worth in that Milwaukee Bucks series, hitting clutch threes in Game 2 and taking over Game 3 and 1. Jimmy Butler really dominated the first 3 games of that Bucks series, and I think he's going to do like Kyrie Irving and try to will his team to victories. If Derrick Rose struggling, Paul Gasol struggling, I think Jimmy Butler going to step up and hit some clutch shots like he did in the Bucks series, and he's going to really try to lock down LeBron. The thing about the Chicago Bulls, can they stay out of foul trouble? Can they stop Kyrie from getting to the paint? Can they stop LeBron from getting to the paint? Can they stop LeBron dominating the post? Can the Chicago Bulls stay out of foul trouble? That's going to be a huge thing in this series. Can they stay out of foul trouble? Can they score consistently enough? Can the Bulls put up enough points? Can they score clutch shots? Can they stay consistent with the Cleveland Cavaliers, who can score pretty much anytime they want? Can the Bulls defense? They was a top 10 defensive team when they was healthy. Can they defense string enough stops to stop Kyrie? Can they stop LeBron from taking over? Can they stop Kyrie from being a superstar? Can they slow him down? Can they be clutch in the fourth quarter? This is going to be the biggest series in the playoffs because both of these teams supposed to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Whoever wins this series, to me, is going to the NBA Finals. If the Cleveland Cavaliers can win this series, they're going to the finals. If the Chicago Bulls win this series, they're going to the finals. And that's why these all-star players need to step up. Whoever wins this series can have a chance to win a championship, depending on who comes out the West. If the Spurs come out the West, they gonna win a ship. If Golden State come out the West, I think the Bulls can beat them in 7. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers can compete with them. I think the Atlanta Hawks can compete with the Golden State Warriors and other teams. So we gonna see whoever come out the East and whoever come out the West. I don't think this year the West is guaranteed to win a championship. Honestly, I think these 3, the Hawks, Bulls, and the Cleveland Cavaliers can compete for a championship if they come out the East against anybody in the West. I don't think the West is guaranteed to win. I think that the East can compete with anybody that come out the West, honestly, this year. So we going to have to see. Them all my points I want to make. Can Derrick Rose step up? Can he be more of a facilitator? Can he take smart shots? Can he get to the basket? Can he get some easy buckets instead of struggling with his jump shot? What is Derrick Rose going to do against Kyrie Irving? Derrick Rose going to really have to show off this series because Kyrie Irving is going to make him work on the defensive end all series. And the Bulls only won 1 regular season game against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and that's because everybody was injured. Can the Bulls pick it up in the playoffs and win the series against the Cavs? I think the Bulls are the deeper team. I think the Bulls are the better team. But can they do it consistently against one of the best teams in the East? We going to have to see. But like I said, the main thing about the Bulls, can they play with a sense of urgency while Kevin Love and J.R. Smith are gone? If the Bulls can't beat this Cleveland team without Love, without J.R. Smith, then they don't deserve a championship. They don't deserve to go to the finals because this is the best chance. The Cleveland Cavaliers are at a weak point right now, and the Bulls got to go out here and win one of the 2. If they really serious, they really want to win a series quick, they need to go out here and win both of these games in Cleveland and go home and compete and win it. When you win 2 games in Cleveland, Cleveland don't have home court advantage no more. So they got to go in there and win one of these games, and hopefully, if they serious and they urgent enough, win 2. So let me know what you guys think in this series. Who you got winning, Cleveland or the Bulls? Like I said, the Bulls struggle in preseason. The Bulls struggle in regular season to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm probably going to go Chicago in 6. I know everybody picking Cleveland, but I'm going to go Chicago in 6 or 7. I think the Bulls are the better team and they got better defense. And I think Tom Thibodeau is the better coach. So I'm going to have to go with Bulls. If the Bulls can't beat Cleveland this year, they never going to beat the Cavs, honestly. And I seen that on the starters. Like, this is the best time to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you can't beat the Cleveland Cavaliers this year, you pretty much never going to beat them ever again. This is the easiest chance to beat them. Is right now without J.R. Smith, without Kevin Love. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for the view. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.